Yes, and there will be times when you might have a really good interview, or you might think you've linked to a really good possibility for yourself, and it doesn't turn out that way, of course. Not in all situations will it turn out for you. So you have to expect some of that and allow some give and take. And sometimes the job that you actually end up moving towards is not your final destination. There might be, that might be a stepping stone job to something else. It might be on your career path somehow, and it will teach you something or give you something. So if you can see that, again, as part of the process and evolving into the next job that you will land, it's important.
On my bad days, I found myself snapping at my family, and that made me feel even worse. Now, is that normal?
It's often the case that if you're going through a difficult time, you take out those frustrations or upset feelings towards those you're closest to. So your family and friends may catch some of your anger, some of your pain. It is a family situation that you're going through because they're also impacted as well. The difficulty with change in any situation is trying to stay connected through communication, but also recognizing that each person goes through the transition differently. So one day your spouse may be feeling fine about what's going on or being able to accept it, and at the same time you're feeling angry that day. So you're missing connections with communication. So it's important to remember that you want to stay connected, you need to be aware. Awareness is often the first step to having some success within your family, but also recognize that they're not to blame for what has happened, or they're not the people that are responsible for your situation. And as much as possible, try to include them, clue them in if you're having a bad day. Let them know, you know, if I get really quiet, it's because I'm preoccupied. It's not that I'm upset with you. Give them some signals perhaps, or tell them that if they see you leave the room regarding a certain discussion, it's because it's getting too close to home for you. So if you can communicate and talk with forthright messages about what might be happening with you, it will help them as well.